Hi, I'm Lois Wattis, midwife, lactation consultant, and author of New Baby 101. This video has been created to help you and your baby achieve a comfortable latch and effective breastfeeding. It's not intended to replace expert help from a health professional. Many babies latch spontaneously after birth and breastfeed successfully without any problems. However, if the mother and baby have been separated and there's been a delay in getting that happening, or perhaps the mother and baby have not had the help they needed in the early hours and days, breastfeeding can become really difficult and latching can become a momentous struggle, which ends in tears. This video demonstrates the baby-led mother-sped technique. It is where the mother is responsive to the baby's feeding cues and helps the baby to initiate its instinctive reflexes and movements to move towards the breast and latch. When learning to breastfeed, skin-to-skin contact between the mother and baby is essential. Skin-to-skin contact enables communication between the mother and the baby, stimulating release of oxytocin in the mother, and it orientates baby to the breast by touching with his face and his hands so he can respond to his natural feeding reflexes. Cuddling baby upright on her chest relaxes baby and triggers his instinctive movements, lifting and bobbing his head, moving towards the breast and initiating his search for the breast. As baby does this breast crawl, the mother can help him by moving his hips towards the opposite side of her body on an angle towards her own hip, supporting him over his shoulders and securely against her body. When baby's in the right place to latch, his chin will be in contact with the breast and the nipple will be opposite his nose. This sniffing position stimulates baby to open his mouth wide and allows some of the areola below the nipple to be taken into his mouth as well as the nipple. With a big mouthful of breast tissue and the nipple, baby's suckling creates a vacuum, drawing even more tissue in, filling his mouth. Milk begins to flow and a comfortable and effective feed commences. Here baby's showing mum that she's hungry. Her hands are near her face, her fingers are in her mouth. This is I'm hungry signals. And her hands get in the way. That's really normal. She's finding her way to the breast by touch. She's held only over her shoulders with her head tilted back. Her chin's in against the breast to latch, to stimulate a wide gape. Takes a little time for them to get in sync. Now, as she latches this first time, she tries to nibble the breast in, but she soon realises that she hasn't got a good latch and she comes off. Mum tries again, folding the breast areola into her mouth and the nipple folded in, and baby responds with rapid sucks, stimulating her milk to flow. She naturally tilts her head back, making swallowing easy and comfortable. The suckling becomes deep and rhythmical and organised. Notice her hands are in a closed fist, an I'm hungry cue, as she commences the feed. She pauses for a moment and mum snuggles her in a little deeper to encourage her to keep suckling. The baby demonstrates a normal breastfeeding pattern with deep jaw action and frequent swallowing, with pauses from time to time, reinitiating the sucks spontaneously. When baby's suckling slows again, mum touches her under the chin to stimulate her to keep sucking. Her hands relax and flatten, resting in contact with the breast. When she's had enough, she'll self-release from the breast until she wants a second phase of the feed. Here we go, latching for the next phase of the feed. Takes a couple of tries again, but quickly progresses to rhythmical sucking. Notice how baby strokes and massages the breast. This stimulates release of oxytocin into mum's bloodstream, triggering more letdown of more milk. Notice that baby's top lip is just slightly everted. It's not necessary for the top lip to flare up to create a vacuum and seal at the breast. Baby's chin snuggled deeply into the breast, her nose is away from the breast. As she nears the end of this phase of this feed, suckling slows, her hands soften and her fingers fan, a typical sign of becoming satisfied. Most breastfeeds will be in several instalments with breaks of a few minutes or longer between each phase, like an entree and a main course in a meal. Following baby's cues and reflexes and allowing baby to feed as often and for as long as baby needs will ensure baby thrives and settles well between feeds. In that video, the transition holds demonstrated, but the same principles apply for whichever hold you choose that's comfortable for you. So the cradle hold, underarm or football hold, side lying position or laid back positioning, all those key features of latching are just the same. To learn more about your new baby, visit my website newbaby101.com.au for free resources. You can watch another free breastfeeding video. You can also access my book and ebook on that website too. If you live on the Sunshine Coast, I can visit you in your home and help you in person. If you're further away, I can help you with online consultations. Go to birthjourney.com to contact me, and I'm sure I can help you.